must be a super excited day because I kicked it off this morning trying to get the morning money shows running back. I figured since I have to bring kids to school, I might as well stay awake. Okay. So, and then Garfield and Thunder had the agree to disagree show, really informative. They had it going on. This morning, I talked about how to invest in the steps to investing. And then this evening, Chris wanted to talk about how to use budgets to shop, the bargain shop. So what we're going to do to pre-reference Chris's interview, we're going to start off with an article for Stash. You will find that we absolutely love Stash. Okay. So here's another learning tool from Stash. And this article was written by the Stash team. It says how to budget, a 6-step guide for beginners. Here we go. It says, so until Chris gets ready, I'll go ahead and I'll kick this off. Peace, power, and profit to everyone. Make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And let's get it and let's go. Like my guy John the Liquidator says, when you start getting serious about your finances, one of the first things you might realize is that a budget can help you answer a lot of questions, from can I afford this? When you're about to hit the add to cart button, to when can I retire? When you're thinking about your long-term plans, for many people, budgeting can seem intimidating or too time consuming at first. But learning how to budget may be the key to setting yourself up for financial success. Budgeting doesn't have to be complicated. This guide will take you through the process, including 6 steps for learning how to make a budget you can stick to. Hold on, y'all. In this article, we will cover what a budget is, the importance of budgeting, calculating your net income, recording your spending habits, predictable versus variable expenses, balancing your budget, types of budgeting, and setting goals for your budget. What is a budget? It is a simple form. Budgeting is just figuring out how much you can make and how much you spend, and then using that information to inform the future financial decisions. Your budget allows you to plan how you spend your income and keep track of money coming in and out. Tracking your spending lets you see your true financial picture in real time so you can make informed choices. And planning ahead gives you a choice to put money towards your long-term goals, like paying off credit cards, saving for a down payment on the house, or planning for retirement. Why budgeting is important? Why learn how to make a budget? The short answer is that knowledge is power. It can be difficult to exercise control over money until you have a clear picture of your finances. However, the benefits of budgeting extend far beyond gaining financial control. Let's dive into specific advantages and rewards that come with implementing a budget. Improved financial security. Let's face it, life can be unpredictable, but with a budget, you can gain control over your finances and build a safety net. By understanding your financial situation, you can build an emergency fund to handle unforeseen circumstances, such as medical emergencies, car repairs, or job losses. This financial security provides peace of mind and reduces the stress that comes with financial uncertainty. Reduced stress. Financial stress can take a toll on your well-being. Whether you're living paycheck to paycheck or worrying about money in general, it can be overwhelming and emotionally draining. A budget gives you a clear overview of your income, expenses, and financial goals. It helps you identify areas where you can cut back, eliminate unnecessary debt, and save for the future. With a budget in place, you can make informed financial decisions and eliminate the anxiety that arises from financial instability. Better decision making. Picture this. You're equipped with a budget that serves as your compass. It guides you to make intentional choices aligned with your goals. When you have a budget, every financial decision becomes more deliberate and informed. By tracking your spending habits, you become aware of patterns and identify areas where you may be overspending. This knowledge empowers you to make adjustments and allocate your resources according to what truly matters to you. Ability to achieve financial goals. A budget serves as a roadmap for reaching your financial aspirations. Whether your goals include paying off debt, saving a dream vacation, saving for a down payment on a home, funding a child's education, or planning for retirement, a budget provides a structured approach to allocate funds towards these objectives. It helps you track your progress, making necessary adjustments, and stay motivated on your path to financial success. Enhance control and discipline. Setting a personal budget promotes discipline and self control in managing your finances. It encourages you to prioritize expenses, distinguish between needs and wants, close the door, and resist impulsive spending. By consistently allocating your income, you gain control over your money and avoid the pitfalls of overspending or unnecessary debt. Over time, budgeting becomes a habit that empowers you to make smart financial choices that align with your values. Improved relationships and communication. Money matters can strain relationships. Budgeting is not only a personal endeavor, but can also benefit relationships. It fosters open communication about money matters between partners or family matters, ensuring everyone is on the same page regarding any financial goal, spending limits, and saving strategies. Budgeting encourages accountability and cooperation, leading to strong relationships and sharing financial success. 6 steps to budgeting your money. Here we go. Get your papers and pens out. Peace, power, and profit. For those who are just tuning in, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you subscribe. Step one, calculate your monthly income. You may have heard the terms gross income and net income. Gross income is the total amount you earn before taxes, benefits, and other payroll deductions are taken out. Net income is the amount of money you actually take home every month after taxes. For budgeting, you want to identify your net income. If your source of income is a job with a regular paycheck, it's pretty straightforward. Tally up the total amount of your paychecks during a month. Your employer typically subtract taxes and other deductions from your base salary before issuing your paycheck. You might have additional sources of income to to be sure to include those when calculating your monthly net income. This might include things like alimony payments or even child support, government payments like disability or veterans benefits, passive income, such as income from rental property, any money you earn from a side hustle or work gig. Tip: if you're self employed or have income from sources other than an employer, you might owe taxes on that money. And even if you work a full time job, your employer might not take taxes out of your paycheck if you're classified as a contractor. Be sure you understand whether you are owed taxes on any money you make. You'll want to account for that when you calculate your expenses in step 2. Here we go. Step 2, gather a record of your expenses. Once you know how much is coming in, figure out how much is going out. Make a list of everything you spend money on every month and about how much you're spending. Bills, necessities, discretionary spending, etc. It can be tough to remember everything. So do some digging by including by looking at your records. You might start by reviewing statements from the accounts you use to pay for things, such as bank accounts, credit cards, digital payment apps. Other useful information about expenses might be found in the statement or receipts from car payments, car insurance, mortgage documents, utility bills, investment accounts, and email receipts. After your initial pass at tracking your expenses, consider some of the following options to help automate your tracking. Automation is great. That's what I use. Embrace budgeting apps. These user friendly apps often allow you to link your bank accounts and credit cards and automatically categorize transactions and provide a visual representation of your spending patterns. Leverage online banking tools. Your bank's online platforms have can have a treasure trove of features to help you track expenses. Explore the tools provided, such as spending categorizations, transaction history, and spending alerts. Use tracking spreadsheets. If you prefer a hands-on approach, a spreadsheet can be your best friend. Create a personalized template with columns for date, description, category, and amount. Enter your expenses regularly and categorize them accordingly. Use the envelope system. The envelope system is a physical method where you assign cash to different envelopes, each labeled with a specific spending category. Whether it's groceries, transportation, or entertainment, this system allows you to visualize your available funds and make mindful spending choices. Keep your receipts. Make it a habit to collect and store receipts for your purchases. Create a designated email folder for digital receipts and store your physical receipts in an envelope or folder. Account for cash transactions. Cash can be elusive when it comes to tracking expenses. Stay on top of it and jotting down transactions in a small notebook or using a budgeting app that allows manual transactions. Remember, effective, effective expense tracking is crucial for accurate budgeting. Choose a method that works best for you and consistently track and categorize your expenses. Regularly reviewing your spending habits will provide valuable insights for making informed financial decisions and adjusting your budget as needed. It can help you look through 12 months of records to get a full picture of your spending. Some expenses vary month to month, and any bill or subscription renewal that reoccurs yearly will only show up as a charge in 1 month over the course of the year. Budgeting requires being aware of and anticipating these expenses so you can plan for them. So here's a tip. It can be harder to track expenses you pay for in cash. You might check your bank statements for ATM withdrawals to help jog your memory. Many people use cash for daily transactions, relatively small items you pay for every day, like lunch or bus fare. Over a course of a month, they can add up, so it may be wise to account for them in your budget. Big, big, big. Step 3, categorize fixed expenses and variable expenses. Among among the easiest expenses to track are those that occur at regular intervals with the same amount, like rent or mortgage payments, your phone bill, and streaming services. These are called fixed expenses, and because they're predictable, planning for them tends to be easier. Variable expenses, on the other hand, shift from month to month. They fall with they fall into two categories. Predictable expenses that you know will occur even if you don't know the specific amounts, like groceries or utility bills. Unpredictable expenses that you can easily anticipate, such as home and car repair or healthcare emergencies. Expenses in the first category may vary from month to month, but will typically stay within certain ranges. The longer you track your spending, the better you the better the better a feel you get for how much to set aside for these categories. However, even these expenses can sometimes surprise you, as when gas prices suddenly rose. Unpredictable expenses are more challenging for budget to budget for. If you own a car, you can reasonably assume that at some point it will need repairs, but you don't know when or how much it will cost. For this reason, many budget experts suggest building an emergency fund for contingency. To get started, here are some examples of different types of expenses. So you have fixed expenses, predictable, hold on, predictable variable expenses, unpredictable variable expenses. So fixed expenses are rent, mortgage, car payments, insurance, phone, internet, cable, streaming, gym memberships. Predictable variable expenses, groceries, gas, utilities, clothes, entertainment, and taxes. Unpredictable variable expenses are home repairs, car repairs, medical emergency, pet care emergencies, moving expense, and pregnancy expenses. Okay, so here's a tip. Try to estimate variable expenses. Expenses can feel like making a wild guess, especially if you're a beginner figuring out how to make a budget. One way to get a sense of your monthly spending on variable expenses is to add up how much you spend over the last year, then divide by 12 to get a monthly average. Yes, I do that often. Again, peace, power, and profits. We're talking about budgets this evening, and we have halfway there in the article, and then we're going to switch from the article, and Chris is going to show you all how to use your budgeting to bargain, shop, and get discount on items you love to purchase. So step 4, calculate your monthly income and expenses. This step is often referred to as balancing your budget. It can be the most sobering part of the process, but it may also be the most useful in the planning for the future. If you want to gain any benefit from learning how to budget, you'll need to be honest with yourself about your income and your spending habits. Add up all your monthly income and expenses, then subtract your expenses from your income. The number will tell you whether you're in the red or in the black. Now it's time to balance your budget. If you're spending less than you earn, your income is enough to cover all of your usual expenses. You can use your discretionary funds to store up for emergencies or start building your nest egg by saving or investing your money. If you're spending more than you're taking in, you're living beyond your means, and paying for things with your credit cards can hide this fact for only so long. The good news is that learning how to budget will make it easier to gain control of your money. Look over your spending to see if there are areas where you can cut back, paying close attention to your non-essential spending. If you find that your spending is already at the bare minimum, you want to look for additional sources of income. You may you may also find that you're generally in the black, but not by much, or that some months you can come out ahead and some months you are in the red. Reducing your spending on non-essential items might help you spend less than you earn more consistently and make it easier to plan for your future. Step number 5, choose your budgeting method. You now have a clear picture of your financial situation. It's time to start planning and tracking your spending. There are several approaches to budgeting, and each has its advocates. It's up to you to find the method that works for you, for your circumstances and personality. You might even find that combining elements of different methods makes sense for you. What's important is that you find a way of budgeting that you can commit to over the long haul. Here's some popular budgeting methods you might want to try out. So here we go. Definitely screenshot and take a picture of this, y'all. I like this part. The 50-30-20 budget. The 50-30-20 budget helps you set your priorities by clearly laying out how much of your monthly income you should spend on each of three categories: 50% to your needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to investing in savings. One advantage of the 50-30-20 budget rule is that it provides clear guidelines for your monthly spending while leaving flexibility to adjust as you continue learning how to budget for your personal circumstances. Two, zero-based budget. A zero-based budget is just what it sounds like. It assigns every dollar of income a category until you hit zero. That includes all of your expense categories: necessities, non-essential spending, investing, saving, and emergency funds. Some people enjoy planning with this level of specificity because it can help you feel in control and be disciplined about paying down debt or saving money. That said, you'll need to track your spending extra closely to make sure you stay on target. Pay yourself method. The pay yourself first budgeting method is oriented towards saving and puts your long term financial goals at the top of the list of funded categories. Essentially, you begin your budgeting process each month by setting aside money for saving and investment. By prioritizing this part of your budget, you can keep your focus on building wealth. Some people find it easier to cut down their spending on unnecessary things when the big picture is top of mind. Envelope method. The envelope method is a classic approach that allocates the money you have on hand to your expense categories. In the most literal form of this budget, you put physical cash into envelopes marked with categories. Then, when it's time to spend, you take that cash out of the relevant envelope. When the envelope is empty, your budget for the category is used up for the month. The envelope method is the conceptual basis for a lot of budgeting apps, which including the stash partition feature. Hey, I don't have that. I need to check that out. Chris, do you got that? It's my first time hearing about that. Let's see. All right, here's the last step. Step 6. Set realistic financial goals for yourself and stay motivated. Once you learn how to make a budget, the final step is to put your new budget plan to use. That means tracking your spending regularly, planning out your budget for each month, and readjusting as you learn. One of the keys to maintaining a budget is motivation. What are you trying to achieve financially? It could be a goal as modest as saving for a new couch, excuse me, or as ambitious as starting your own business. Keep your focus on why you're budgeting and what you hope to get from it can help you commit to the process. Here are some tips to help you establish goals and that align with your current financial situation and increase your chances of success. So everybody, I know you guys heard of the SMART method, right? So utilizing the SMART framework when setting your financial goals by making your goals specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound, you'll have a solid foundation for success. So, what are we talking about? Specific. Clearly define what you want to achieve instead of a vague goal like save money. Specify an amount or percentage you aim to save. Measurable. Make your goals quantifiable. This allows you to track your progress and know when you achieve them. Achievable. Set goals that are realistic and within your reach. Consider your income, monthly expenses, and financial obligations when determining what you can reasonably accomplish. Relevant. Ensure your goals are relevant to your financial situation, values, and long-term aspirations. Time bound. Set a deadline for achieving your goals. This provides a sense of urgency and helps you stay focused. Love the SMART goal setting method. And last but not least, break goals into small milestones. Breaking large goals into smaller, manageable milestones can make them less overwhelming and more attainable. For instance, if your goal is to save 10,000 for a down payment on a house, break it down into monthly or quarterly saving targets. Align goals with personal values and priorities. Consider your personal values, aspirations, and priorities when setting financial goals. Determine what truly matters to you and what you want to achieve in the long run. Align your goals with your values will provide a strong sense of purpose and increase your commitment to following your budget. Remember, the purpose of setting financial goals is to provide direction, motivation, and a sense of accomplishment. Regularly review and reassess your goals as your financial situation evolves. Stay committed to the process. Celebrate your progress along the way. I absolutely love it. So, you guys, make sure, whether you're doing the 20-30, 50-20-30 budget rule, whether you're just putting away a certain percentage, whether you're deciding a certain dollar amount, make sure you start off by assessing your entire monthly pay, all the income, all the expenses, begin to eliminate some things that you don't need, and then begin to narrow down your budget and stick to your budget and try to spend under your budget versus overspending. Adjust where you need to adjust, and then allow yourself to increase your net worth by creating smart goals in your life, all of which will help you and continue your financial success. All right, and this leads right into the interview with Chris on using budgets to bargain shop. So, Chris, you want to share your screen?
Yeah. Let's
And
see.
so, the reason we say bargain shop, because as you guys know, I just use Stash to I use Stash Learning Tools. I'm going to use Stash Learning Tools until I practically get through all of them until the end of the year. And so Stash is one of the fintech accounts, and I'm just saying this until Chris get ready, so he'll bump me off. And it's one of the apps that we like to use. It's a choice. You don't have to. It's a choice.
Mhm.
There's plenty of them out there. So Chris is going to go through a few of them. I absolutely love this one. This is what I have. And these are the plans. And look, now they're giving you a free month. So, hey, who knows? Chris will put his link in the chat and we'll go from there. And it's backed by, just in case you guys want to know, you can even trade crypto on here now. Now the crypto is not FDIC or SIPC insured. But the isn't let's see. Oh, and Stash even have life insurance. I've actually been looking at their life insurance. So the banking services is backed by Stride Bank, just so you know, and they are a FDIC member. So that portion of it is back. All right, Chris, it's on you. I'm waiting on you. Let me type
Um,
share.
I'm trying to uh
All
share
right.
my screen with this Apple. It's weird because my laptop's not corresponding with the internet, so I don't know what's going on. Uh,
Oh man.
I'm using an Apple. I'm just trying to accept um or take the privacy off or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, peace, power, and profit, everybody. I think someone just joined us. Who just joined us?
Hey, shalom, y'all. Karat.
all right,
Hey, sis.
peace,
I got
sister.
my listen, I'm back. I'm finally
Hey,
back to
hey, Crystal.
separation. I got my I got my products. I can't wait to use them, get these braids out of my hair, get this going or whatnot.
I can't
So
wait to use them.
I finally got my packet. I was like, finally got home to get my packet because I've been gone. I've been gone. So I'm super excited. So while Chris is still working on it and getting ready, what are your thoughts on budgeting?
Yeah, budgeting is extremely important. That's something that I'm working on myself, especially you have upcoming small businesses. A lot of us have real jobs, and that actually supports our business for a while. So budgeting and marketing goes into that to try to, get your product out there, get your business going so that you can actually create your own budget. And then even sometimes you can pay yourself within that budget. So that's kind of like my long-term goal, to be able to have a good budget. Excuse my daughter, be on top of those things, and maybe even pay myself a salary if we get to that point.
Yes, honey. Yes. I love it. So we see Chris has his screen. You ready? He's gonna start off with acorns. Do you have any of these apps? Sis?
No, I don't. I've actually never heard of a lot of the things that y'all bring down. So I'm always trying to catch you guys so I can get on here. So I'm excited.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
good.
So we're gonna put the link in. Chris, you put your links in the back chat.
And Zoom?
Yeah, put them in Zoom.
Yeah,
Wait, let me see.
okay.
I might have them. I may have them. Hold on. Let me go to your thing. So we have and you have kids. So these I started using the 2020 and these Stash, Acorn, M1 well, Stash and the Acorns for sure we know, and I think Robinhood now. You can also have a custodial accounts for kids. So if you don't have a 529 plan, or you don't have you're just getting started out and you want to add some funding to there to start saving for your kids. These are good ways to be able to do that as well. So I have um so my niece and nephew, my brother has a stash account. I have a stash account, and I have one kid on. He has one kid on. We have custodial accounts for him. So I toss in there 5, 10, 20, 30, depends on what I want to throw in there for the month. And it just adds up. Um, so by the time they graduate, instead of trying to come out my pocket, I would have already had the money saved for whether it's college fund, whether it's a car, whether it's a house. They will already have those funds saved up, and it won't be a burden to try to go, you know, make some money or get some money, you know. So
Right. That's awesome.
yeah. So I just posted Chris's what is this? Acorn link in the chat. And also when you sign up for these apps, if Chris clicked that little link, I can see. I think I'm not sure what you get. I forgot how much you get on Acorn, but I know on Stash, I think you get $20 on Stash to even
Oh,
start.
you want me to click on it? So this is
Yeah.
what it says. So you only have to put $5 in to redeem this. Um, and actually, if I get 3 people to sign up before the 19th, I get a bonus, and I'm going to be giving out some of that bonus reward to those individuals if they sign up. So um, you heard it here first, and you heard it
Okay.
directly. So you get 3 people. I need 3 people. Um, and you have to sign up before the 19th. And all you need to do is put in $5, and you're gonna get $5. You would just hit redeem my offer, and put in your regular information. And you don't have to worry about if you got bad history with banks and credit unions and all of that stuff. They don't check for that with investment accounts. They only need your name, address, social security number, and that's pretty much it. The basics, and you don't have to worry about check systems or none of that stuff. So very easy to open and make some money. So I'm going to show you how to make money from spending money tonight with Mo.
I'm in.
Let's get
All
it.
right. All right. So, Mo, were you done or what?
Oh, go ahead. It's all on you.
Okay, so as a business owner, um, and I guess would be the retail sector, I like to bargain shop as much as possible. Uh, Now, can people go on their own and do this? Of course, but not with everything. Uh, but I like to use Acorns for one because they have a lot of partnerships with different companies to where they offer either a percentage of an amount that you spend buying products and services from their partners, or they offer you money invested into your Acorns account. So, for instance, if you can see on the screen right here, and y'all can stop me if you have any questions
Okay.
on how this works. So, for instance, right here on the screen. So if y'all can see my screen. So this is what Acorns call earn found money. And a lot of times they have different companies on here that will offer you, I can set a percentage, or they will offer you money for buying products and services. And you can buy these directly from the Acorns app, or you can get the extension downloaded to your browser, whether you're using Chrome, uh, Microsoft Edge, Firefox, so forth and so on. And you can take advantage of some of these perks. And you can also do this on your phone as well. So you don't just have to use your laptop or desktop to do so. So, for instance, if I wanted to shop at Adidas, right? Uh, you can go directly to the Acorns app. And as you can see right here, as an example, it says Adidas, you can earn 1%. So that 1% is what you spend. So if you spend $80 on Adidas website, you would earn 1% of that into your Acorns investment account. So whatever you spend, 1% of that amount will go into your Acorns account. uh, with Liberty Mutual, I say you buy products and services from them, you will earn $5 just for buying products and services from Liberty Mutual. Um, Walmart Plus, the same thing, and it just it's pretty much like that with all different types of companies. So you have 15,000 plus offers from the brands you love. Um, A lot of people love Apple. You love Groupon. You love Chevron. Groupon is, a no-brainer. You're already saving money by shopping on Groupon. So just think, if you went to buy something on Groupon and you use it through the Acorns app, um, you basically would be spending discounted money because you're getting it on a discount. Plus, they're taking that money and investing it for you by whatever percentage or dollar amount that they offer. Uh, so yeah, you can even get gas at Chevron, or let's see, you want to go to Nike, you want to book a trip on Expedia, uh, you want to book a hotel, you got pets, you can go to Chewy and order online, and so forth and so on. It's just uh, some people, sometimes you're in a rush, you want to go to the store, or this would have been perfect and ideal during COVID if people really understood this system and knew about Acorns. You could have been shopping online and investing your money at the same time by participating uh, with the Acorns Found Money feature. So let's give a little example. Let's go through something real quick. Uh, Let me open up my account to so y'all can kind of see how this works.
So with
Uh,
the Apple, I'm sorry, with the Apple products, does that include like subscriptions you may have through
if you're
Apple, like Apple
Yep.
Music?
if you're purchasing, yes. So what you will have to do is you have to do everything through the app, or for example, you could use the Chrome extension to where, let's say, uh, let me go to Apple.
Can you put Chrome extension on your phone?
Yeah, on your mobile web. Yeah.
Oh, I need to do that right now.
Okay, so for instance, we're on here right now, right? So this is what the Chrome extension is going to look like, and a lot of times, the reward will pop up for you automatically. So in this instance, nothing is popping up, and don't get discouraged because sometimes you have to go to the app or log into the website to take advantage of this because for some reason I don't know why Acorns hasn't fixed this. Um, the particular reward, or for instance, Apple, it won't show up here. So you would just go right to your account. Let me log my stuff in real quick. Oh, of course, extra layer of protection so I don't get robbed, so to speak. One, and we just do that. Oh, I'm able to verify. Oh, my bad. Um, okay, boom, right. Okay, so we're in my account. So okay, it says earn. So you would go to explore earn. And so you would be on the shopping tab, right? So you would come down here and the Apple example, you would click. So you get 1.5% invested. So anything that you spend money on, um, this is the percentage amount that they will take out and invest into your Acorns account. One important thing that people don't do, you have to read. So yes, you can earn this, but it says please see terms and conditions before or for exclusion. So you will come down here and you will hit terms and conditions, and they will tell you what is and what isn't allowed, I guess, during this purchase. So it says to participate in Acorns Earn Promotions, you must have an Acorns investment account in good standing. And the partner here is Apple. The contribution is 1.5% of the purchase price, not including taxes, fees, or shipping and handling charges for each eligible transaction that has been paid in full but not returned. Eligible transaction: any purchase from partner made by clicking the partner link in the Acorns app and or email and immediately completing the transaction. Okay, so you have limitations on this purchase. So this promotion is not valid on the purchase of the following: Apple Vision Pro, 15-inch MacBook Air M2, Mac Studio, so forth and so on. So you have to read this. That way, when you go and shop and purchase, you understand, that what's not allowed and what is allowed. That way you won't be mad and be asking, where's my money at? I thought, that I could, buy this from Apple and I would get rewarded. Well, there is some stipulations to that. So you need to make sure you read this and be careful so you take advantage and you know what you can buy and what you can't buy to get that reward. So as you can see, you can't earn with these purchases right here, but everything else you can. Let's see, Apple Care Plus monthly subscription, you can't get that. Um, Now, if you wanted to buy Apple Music, or something of that matter, I think that's legal. So, let's see. Okay, so you would read that. Okay, this is also important too. Promotion period. You must successfully complete the eligible transaction after midnight Pacific time on June 5th, 2023. So forth and so on. And then you have to wait for it to show up. Um, they will email you, and it'll let you know how much you earned on that transaction. Now, this is what I would say, because I had to check them one time on an amount that I spent doing my taxes with TurboTax, and I did not get what I was supposed to get. So sometimes they slip up, and you will have to, uh, stay on top of that. That's if you care about it. I care about it. I want everything I'm supposed to earn. So you follow up with that. Normally, um, the money is posted down the line. I know some cases it's 6 months to a year before you see it in your account. I don't know why. Um, it says, let's see. Yeah, so here it tells you right here, to the extent an Acorns customer believes that they are entitled to a reward that has not been contributed to such customer's Acorns invest account. Such customer must notify within 60 days from the applicable transaction date by either sending an email or such and such. So yeah, you want to make sure that you're compensated. They should send you an email confirming how much you earn and that you earned that percentage on that transaction. Um, Let me see. Yeah, so it says 3 to 7 business days. Okay, so notification and posting, you will typically be notified within 3 to 7 business days of successfully completing the eligible transaction, and contributions to your Acorns Invest account will typically be posted within 120 days thereafter. So under 6 months, something like that. And it'll show up. Um, so you have that there. Please make sure you read that. Sometimes people be just extra, and then they didn't read the fine print. So after you read all of that, you decide, okay, well, what I want to buy is not on the list, so I can get rewarded. You will hit shop now, and from here you can sign in to your Apple account, and you can start the shop, and you will stay on this page. Don't click off of it, as in don't hit the X button and try to open it back up. Just regular typing in, you will have to go back to Acorns and do it all over. But as long as it's there, you should be good. And if you have to pause and leave, you can do that. Just don't exit out. And you just come here, you shop, you pay, and that's it. And you would do that on every um, transaction. So, it can be um, whatever down here. So you would do the same process. You would just check and make sure that whatever you're buying is not excluded from the promotion. Any questions? Nope. Okay.
Nope.
So
Just sounds like you got to do a lot of reading.
Yeah.
yeah,
It
but
pops up though. It pops up
yeah,
like
it'll normally pop up.
mhm.
Um, but like I said, some cases I know for sure with Apple and Nike, it won't pop up, and you will have to go to the app, or you have to log in right here and just do it that way. And yeah, you would have to read a little bit. Well, after you read, one time, you would just go and see what's excluded. And
Yeah.
if what you're buying is not excluded, you won't have to worry about all the extra stuff, because pretty much it's standard across all of those rewards. So you wait 3 to 7 business days, for your confirmation email or whatever, and then you wait your up to 120 days for it to show up into your account. Everything else is it's the same.
I know you'd be surprised when even when you just swiping the card where you're getting benefits from.
Yeah. And what's funny with this, so I could go to Nike, right? And I've done this millions of times. So I would go to Nike. So what kind of hurts me a little bit, I like buying Jordans, and a lot of my customers like Jordans, right?
Yes,
So
we do.
yeah, so I can't, the limitations on this, I can't buy any Jordan model shoes to be able to take advantage of this 3%. So what I'll do, you know, I can buy Nike Air Maxes, I can buy uh Kobe's, I can buy LeBron's, I can buy Paul George, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving when he was with Nike. I can buy all those things and I'll be good. I can buy Nike clothing, Nike socks, and still benefit and earn that 3% invested. So, that's just, some of the tricks and trade you can do. Um, and I just find ways to maneuver around that. So I know I can't do that with Nike. So what I will do is, okay, I can't get that from Nike. Let me go to Foot Locker then. I can go to Foot Locker and it'll be I can get away with it there. So there we
Bam.
go.
You see it? Look,
It popped up.
Christopher. You see how it
Yeah,
pops up?
Yes, yes.
yeah. So
So it
exclusive
tell you
apply.
the terms and conditions.
Right. So we'll go there, look at offer details. Okay. So I get 1.5. Let's see, terms and conditions, what I can't buy. So here we go. No real no real terms and conditions that limit me from buying Air Jordans. Let's see. So I'm good on this. So I can come right to Foot Locker, and those same Jordans I could buy on Nike, but not get credit for it. I just come to Foot Locker because Foot Locker is uh, a wholesale or retail partner with Nike, so they wholesale their products. I can just come over here and get those same shoes.
Oh, okay.
Or let's say Foot Locker don't have it. Well, I go to the next best man. I will go to Finish Line or JD Sports.
Man, I was in Big Sports today. Yesterday, I was mad. Them people expensive.
What you mean? What you was trying to get?
Oh, I had gift cards that somebody had
Oh,
gave me. I was just gonna
oh,
spend them.
shoot, ain't nothing wrong with that. I see. Okay, same thing here, right? So let's go look at the terms and conditions.
I have to put my clothes away. I just got out of the job.
So actually, Finish Line, you can't earn on Jordan, Yeezys, gift cards, and purchases using certain coupons. So it says
Okay,
online.
that makes sense. So it tells you what you can and cannot spend, and you have the option to go search somewhere else to get those points plus the product that you want. So it's not
Correct.
like you're just stuck or anything like that. So okay, that makes sense.
Correct.
Yep.
So, when I'm shopping for customers, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to where I can get, the best deal for, my customers. Hell, even myself, of course. So, I know all of these retailers. I know I can go on there and find out what's in stock. I don't even have to look on the website anymore. I have other resources where I know what these stores have in stock and what they don't. Um, that's another side of the game. But it doesn't even have to be, shoes. It can be, let's say to Macy's. Let's go to Macy's. I can go to Macy's. You want some tight fitted jeans, you want a dress, you want a skirt, you go right here and do the same thing.
We don't really be wanting tight fitted jeans, but that's all they sell.
Right. I mean, they got their demographic or whatever. So
For real, we thick out here. We need
right.
Yeah.
space.
Right.
Say it
Right.
again.
So I mean, it's all across the board. Like you never know what you'll type in, and Acorns partners with them. So let's say if you like Ulta, I don't know if people shop at Ulta,
It's
but
makeup, ain't it?
yeah. So you go here, and look, you can take advantage of some Ulta products. Um, you may be a nerd, and let's say you want to go to Microsoft. You want to buy some products from. Um, oh, no pop up here, but I know you can go to the app and you can get that. You just go over here. Microsoft not on here. What the heck? It was on here last month. Boom. It's right there. I don't know why it's like that, but sometimes you have to, do a little extra work. Let's see, something else. Let's say you want to.
What about
Oh,
places like Old Navy?
same thing. You just type it in. Just go on there and see if they
Old
have it.
Navy's on there.
Yep. Old Navy's on here. You can shop on there.
Old Navy's on there.
Uh,
The only store I think that's not on there is Amazon.
no,
And
they
because
don't
Amazon
have.
is what like Amazon is considered like a second
Yeah,
source, like a warehouse type versus a actual department store. Yeah.
and I think they will be in
And maybe
competition
some of
because
our little foreign stores.
yeah. So no Amazon. That's cool or whatever. So even if you want to get a subscription for the kids, let's say you want at Disney, right?
But that's Walmart. Oh yeah, Disney.
You want to get
Oh wait a
some
minute.
premium for the kids, right? Now, look, that's not popping up here, right? It's not popping up. So you go over here. Okay, I'm gonna need this out the way. So it's blocking everything. So go up here. At one point in time, they did have it because I bought my subscription from them. Okay, so shop Disney.
Man, I done canceled all them subscriptions.
Shoot, I can't cancel it.
I said, you probably got kids around, must be.
I ain't got no kids. You got kids over there though.
They ain't watching no Disney.
I know, but it's some classes on there like Home Alone. I don't know, Mo. You grew up, whatever. So anyway, if you want to shop on Disney, this is where you can go. Same thing with Walmart, and so
That's what's up. I actually
get
have
that,
like
get
a
up to
lot of these
3%.
things you pulled up, and I should have known about this. Should have
Yeah,
been.
It's
yeah,
okay. You
yeah.
know
So
now.
yeah. So, this is, a little system I use. I don't have to rush with this. Um, like I said, I'm into sneakers, so certain sneakers I just can't use Acorns for that because it's if it's a hype release, it's a hype sneaker, I can't use Acorns for that. But if it's a shoe that's sitting and there's plenty of sizes, I can go right to Foot Locker or Champ Sports and get those Jordans and, get that money invested. Um, and hell, you can do that with food, Uber Eats, DoorDash, it doesn't matter. They have rewards for that too. And on the flip note, so the times I have used Acorns to order something for Foot Locker, to be specific, the Stash debit card, right? Let me go ahead and throw that Stash link in there. So Stash, I know Mo just read y'all like the budgeting and from their Stash Learn program. Well, Stash, has a bank account, uh, and their debit card allows you to shop and buy everyday things, and you can receive stock from those purchases. If you have a Netflix subscription and you use the Stats debit card to pay that subscription every month, you can get Netflix stock every month from that subscription.
Oh,
So
you just reminded me. I got
what?
Amazon Prime.
Yeah. So you get
Oh, I'm about to switch that.
Oh, good.
yeah, let me pull that up real quick.
I'm tripping.
Let's go to
I didn't
stat.
even think about it. I thought I didn't have anything that was pulling, but I do have the Amazon and I do have the Apple Music. Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
need to switch that coming up next month. Yes, sir.
yeah, you should be
I've
getting
been keeping money on my stash card.
uh hey man, this is not on my
You forgot your phone number.
well no, this is not my computer, so I had to do all of these codes and stuff like that. Um well, let's do this. I just skip
Code it
that.
out. Code it out.
All right, let's just do this. Let's go to banking. Yes. Let's go right here. Shop like an investor.
You know, Stash not gonna bring you in like Acorn. You gotta actually log in.
Well, no, the all they need to see is this, right?
Yeah.
So this is going to explain everything. Shop at Netflix, earn Netflix stock. Shop at BP, that's a gas station, earn BP stock. CVS, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, McDonald's,
Now I do
whatever.
those.
Yeah. So as long as it's publicly traded, you can earn stock in that company by buying products and services. So McDonald's, you want some ice cream, apple pie, whatever, use that stash card, boom, pay for it. Your your phone gonna notify you that you just got McDonald's stock. Taco Bell, same thing. That's if you into the
But
fast food thing. Now, if you what happened?
now I was gonna say the stash card is like, listen, the stash card should replace any prepaid card you have because that's where you're gonna get, you get those fractional shares that's gonna help build you up and start making you out to believe it. If you've never invested before, if your first time getting involved with saving money and
Mm,
benefiting off rewards, yes. Besides stash, a few rewards card is my next move.
yeah, and
Stash,
so
Acorn, and a few rewards.
right, so you go from shopper to shareholder. I like that mantra. So why am I giving you all my money and I'm not getting anything in return besides the product and service? Give me some equity. Give me some equity. Give me some shares. And and I might turn that money into something of worth and sell it one day and do whatever I want. So why shop at all of these places and I get nothing? I go to Starbucks, give me a latte or matcha green tea frappuccino, and the frappuccino is good, but it's gone. And then I had to do that all over again. I'm just giving them more money and more money and more money. And they stock just keep going up and up and up. I'm like, man, these people making money. I ain't getting nothing for this besides a drink. So with the Stash debit card, you know, I don't care if they give you 15 cents every transaction. Take the 15 cents. There's 15 cents you didn't have. And you let that accumulate or compound over time, and it'll be worth your while. Uh, but to reverse for a second, so back with Acorns, right? We've seen there are different percentages that these companies give you in partnership with Acorns. Now, imagine if you shopped at those companies every month, all year long, and you take uh, that percentage that you earned into your Acorns account from those transactions, and you uh, add that up or that compounded over a year's worth of time. I did this with my Foot Locker purchases, right? So if I spent $200 on, a shoe every month, or let's say every Saturday in the month, which is 4 Saturdays in a month, that's what, $800 a month, right? And I do that for the whole year. Now you times that by the interest or the percentage that I earned. That's some extra money. That's some extra money. Now let's do the math. I did this with Brandon maybe a couple months ago. And let's say 200 every Saturday, that's $800. Let's see. Okay, that's almost 10 grand. It's 9,600 a year. And you times that by 1.5%. So that's $144 that you earn. You know, is that great? No. But it's money that you earn by spending. Otherwise, if you just spent at those places without the percentage that they give you, you have nothing. So would you take the $144 or would you take nothing?
I'm gonna take that 144.
Okay, that's just
Exactly.
right. And
Yeah.
yeah. So and that's just me,
Let me put a plug.
right. So
Let
you're
me put
gonna
Let me put a plug. Ace say he uses cash. He uses his Cash App card a
we're
lot
gonna get to
along
that.
with that. Oh, I'm
We
sorry.
go we gonna get to that. We gonna
Push
get to
pause.
that. I'm glad he brought that up. That's what I'm talking about over AE. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just showing that, there's ways to uh earn while you shop. Or I phrase the term consumer turned investor, from shopper to shareholder. Same concept. All right. So Cash App. But AE brought up Cash App. And I just used this too. I used the boost the last few weeks, right? So Cash App has something called Cash App Boost. And let's pull it up real quick. Let's pull it up real quick. Let's see. Let's see, set the cookies. So Cash App has been slowly and secretly doing a lot of interesting.
Add-ons.
Yeah. Come on.
They're making their Genray FinTech more appealing. They're adding different features.
Yeah, no. Yep. And the worst thing about
You can do
Cash App
taxes
is
with
their
Cash
customer
App,
support.
everything.
Yep, you sure can. Um,
You
let's
know
see.
me, I'm a Intuit
Um,
girl, so no offense, Cash App. Sorry.
think the way you want, believe you can. Bitcoin. Let's see. Slide into the stock market. You have all of these features that they've added over the years. So let me see. Okay, let me see what it does when I click this. All right, cool. So, okay, cool. So they got something called Boost, the Cash App Boost. Now with Boost, right, they have a selection of partnerships with different companies that you can use and shop at. Uh, I just use this as another alternative. I was on Nike. I bought, the OG Jordan 1 Low Black Toes. Uh, got them under retail because Cash App has the boost with Nike where you get 5% off of your purchases. No, no limitations. No, you can't buy this to get this. So I got 5% off that order. I use it with Starbucks a lot of the times too. I also use it grocery shopping. So you can they have an option on there where you can get like 5% off at any grocery store or at any coffee shop. And they also have an option too where you can go to any coffee shop and get 10% worth of Bitcoin on that purchase. I'm finna see if I can try to pull this up. I know the visual is always better. Let's see. Let me see. I don't even know.
Yeah, I know. Good luck with that.
So, uh,
Don't show your number.
I know that's why I'm using my email. Okay. Uh, but yeah, I've been using Cash App a lot lately for the boost, and man, it really do have some perks. It really does, and people sleeping on it. I'm like, all you use it is for sending and receiving money. That's it. Oh shoot, what's my pen? Let's see. Oh, that ain't it. All right. All right. So okay. So I got $1.88, a whole whopping $1.88. So as you can see, this is some of my
You don't
transactions.
need to go play on the computer. Yeah.
And as you can see, I also borrowed $25 from Cash App too to see, because that was something new. I was like, oh, y'all got something like this? So I borrowed $25 and I just been paying back every month. I mean every week just to test it out. And so they also have stock roundup. And as you can see, Occidental Petroleum, Oxy, um, is the account. Okay, so here you can see I used the 10% uh, boosted applied for a drink. And I used this with the discount already. So Starbucks had like 50% off after 12. So the what is it? The matcha green tea frap. It's like $6. So it was probably like $4 after that. And then I used the Cash App boost to bring it down to $2.90. So using those resources. Let's find. Okay, here we go. This is the one I want to show. So Nike, right? So the thing with Cash App Boost, you have to use the Cash App card, debit card they give you to take advantage of this. So as you can see, I shopped on Nike. My total amount was 150, 155. They took 757 off, and I ended up paying 143.98. And that was on a pair of Jordans. So just another you seen Mo send me some for Panda Dunks. I want to go let's see. I want to go, okay, so here I earn Bitcoin from a purchase. Let's see. Yeah, so I earn Bitcoin by using the boost from Starbucks.
Oh
I'm trying to,
wow.
yeah. So I'm trying to
Hey,
see
that's
if,
a good bit.
huh?
That was a good bit. I better start using my card. I don't even use it.
I'm trying to see where uh they don't have the boost on here. Let me see.
I got it on. Let me see what.
I might have to pull it up on my phone, but if you got it open, Mo, you can share your screen. Let's see. Oh no, I don't want to share that. Oh, it don't have it on here, so we can't show the boost on the computer. I wonder why it's not right here.
Yeah, I mean, I'll share the boost,
Yeah, go ahead.
and then you could come back. Hold on.
Let me hit do I need to pause share or what? Stop sharing?
Yeah, you see mine?
Hmm?
Did it change?
No.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I must have did something. Oh, there we go. Now you see mine?
Yeah. Yeah. So hit explore boost.
Uh,
And there you go. So you would go there.
man, that's some good old disc. What?
Yep. So you would go there and just hit add, click add real
Uh-huh.
quick on one of those, Mo.
You is tripping.
Okay. So you get 10% off each order at McDonald's. Expires in 17 days. And it gives you a minimum and maximum. Uh and then you go from there. Valid's once every 24 hours. Well, you can use
What?
this more than once. So yep. You got Lyft on there. I got discount on Lyft ride. One, a couple times I had to use a Lyft or Uber.
5% on Nike?
Yeah, off each in-app order. So it'll automatically go ahead and click on shop real quick on Nike. Okay, so
Mm.
it'll pop up. It tells you, and if you have an account, you would just go in, sign in. It won't change anything, and then you would just, shop and just make sure you buy it
What?
with the Cash App card. You have to buy it with the Cash App card, not Cash
Dang.
App Pay, but Cash App card, and you have to
I,
have a Cash App card to do that.
I should have had this when I was just in Atlantic City. I could have used that 20%.
Mm, yep. And yep.
I'm sick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super sick.
Yep.
This could have came in handy for school shopping.
Yep.
I missed that up bad. I'm sick. Let me stop sharing. The things you don't know. I could have got the 20 plus the percentage.
Okay. So Mo, you don't need my help no more with shoes, right? She disappeared. Man, that girl battery on life support. Come on now. Where Mo go? Okay. Anyway, so you have all of these um, opportunities to shop if you take the time and just use the resources. You don't have to be in a rush. Just, shop how you shop. Find the best deal and make it do what it do. Because I know I am. I know I am for sure. Mo, what's up? Where you at? Yes, what she got going on? Anyway, so let me move this out the way. That let me actually put my stash link in the chat. That way, if y'all are interested in the stash debit card, you can sign up for that. Let's see. Oh, let's go to my website real quick. Let's see what kind of stuff I got up on my website. I am discounting items. Oh, that is not my website. I can't see the chat either, so.
My bad, I got booted.
Oh. Did you want to go back to your thing?
No, because obviously it kicked me out.
Okay.
The internet jumped.
Yeah. So I always like to cut on my website because like how all the prompts and stuff come up now. Like soon as you come on, they speak to you like, "Hi there, welcome to the site. Let me know if you have any questions." I think that's kind of dope. And so when you go to shop, look
Click
at
off
this.
that notification so I can see.
Oh, my bad. So I have to come on here and I have to run some discounts on some products. I need to update some stuff. A lot of this below retail stuff, stuff is heavily discounted. You will get a 10% off coupon if you do buy these items, and it's your first item that you purchase. Now, these are only in specific sizes, so, but yeah, I just want to come and take a look.
I see. I've been eyeing those like earth tone sneakers. Them brown.
Oh, yeah, I love those shoes, man. I love those. I can't believe those were sitting. But yeah, man, if you want sneakers and you don't want to do the footwork, just hit me up. I am going to be starting a service for that. So, and it's going to be more so like I don't necessarily have to get the shoe for you, but I will provide you the resources on how to get it. And because the thing with the thing is when a shoe drops, 9 times out of 10 it might sell out, and you might not know where to go get the shoe. So, and then if you don't know where to go get it, obviously you're not going to go get it. Everybody knows Nike and whatnot, but 9 times out of 10, Nike most times won't probably have that shoe in stock, but another retailer would. And since I'm so well connected with, like if I don't have a shoe on hand, 9 times out of 10, I know somebody that does, and I will go through them, a trusted source. And a lot of times it's like that. And that's it, man. I got a lot of different stuff on here. You really just have to take the time to surf. I have so much stuff to add, so much stuff to take off. I really need somebody to do this because me doing it myself, it is a struggle. Like I be late on releases and I don't put up the shoe until afterwards. And sometimes I have to change the price because a certain shoe doesn't perform the way it's supposed to. But um, this comes with the territory. Um,
You've done a great job, man. You got a lot of sneakers on that site.
yeah, yeah. And I still have to add more because what
Wow.
you see mostly is a lot of retros. You know, there's New Balances, there's Adidas, there's Hoka. You know, there's other stuff
I
I
got
haven't
to
even
get some
put up.
hookahs.
Yeah, there's other stuff I haven't even put up yet that needs to go up. And a lot of people like these type of shoes. Hell, even Crocs. You know, I need to put the Crocs up on here because it's highly requested, and I hate having to turn around people for my website, and I have to go to the actual brand's website to get it when they can just go to my website and order directly from that. Because most times I do direct to order. I don't just buy a bunch of these products and have them sitting around. That's to me, that's not really practical because if that was the case, it used to be like that. I used to
Oh,
buy
Chris,
quantities.
let me get your website. What is it?
What
KROF
services?
services. Okay, I'm about to put it in the chat. Somebody's asking for it.
Okay. Um, if you see something you like, let me know. I still got to change some prices on some of these shoes. Some of them that is the correct price because that is a high demand shoe, and I need to start labeling these like that.
Hey,
Like
Chris, you
what?
wasn't tuned into the debate yesterday. They had 2.2 thousand people watching, man. I forgot. Actually, you should have sent your link. So next time they have a debate, I'll send it to Garfield.
Yeah, let me know because you know what? I was that between
Gorilla
the
Hebrew and
yeah.
Dr. Richard.
It played
Yeah,
earlier. Matter of fact, it was playing earlier, and I was like, is this live or is this a replay?
Man, it was a
Uh,
replay because last night it was
okay.
live. It had over 2,000 people, man. You could have showed this site. I wasn't
Yeah,
thinking.
that's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I gotta change some of the prices on some of these products, and some of them are not gonna change because you're gonna have to pay that to get this type of sneaker. I need to label these too. See, all of these intricate details about this stuff, man, it's a lot of work doing this yourself, which is why I appreciate Mo, and I'm very, very protective of this because I did it myself and I didn't pay anybody to do it for me and have them take off stuff and put on stuff that I wanted. You know, I actually went through the steps with Mo together to curate how I wanted this website to look. So I'm very protective over it. And yeah, and this is it. And please do not sleep on the resources tab or the blog. The resources tab, man, is just a bunch of information. You look at it. Matter of fact, this right here, this right here is important. We was talking about stash earlier, right? And we were talking about Foot Locker and me going to pick up shoes for a customer. Now this is live and in action right here. I'm paying for a pair of shoes at Foot Locker, and you can probably see the Foot Locker stock notification popping up on my phone when I stick my stash card into the debit card or the credit card reader. So that was live to let you know that this isn't a scam and I ain't just talking smack. And man, all of the resources on this page, you know, and you can actually click on these and it'll take you directly to the website. This is for all newbies, people who want to learn about some of these opportunities that I myself, African Emporium, Mo, and a lot of other brothers and sisters in the group partake in. These resources are here. So, I mean, from everything from credit to, you know, understanding terminology. When you come into the finance and business world, you got Investopedia right here for that. Um, you got, some of my day trades and option trades that I've taken over the years, sitting right here to let you know that I ain't grifting and I ain't scamming. When I tell you that I live this life and this is what I do. Um, I have all of this stuff here. You can see the date and time, the little Wi-Fi bars, the little, all of that stuff right there, man. So, people, they go to my page and they don't go nowhere else. You have to come to this page, man, and look at this stuff, man. Like this stuff right here, like analysis, technical analysis right here. This right here in itself, showing you how, I could potentially take a trade right here in this image itself. So, if that's you, you know, check out the resources. Here's my about me right here. Why I started this company, why I started this journey, why it means so much to me. Uh, this stuff is all here. Look, my econ opportunity. I need to pay my membership now that I'm thinking about it. Uh,
Is that
um,
my video? You gonna have them go to my page?
no, it's mine. Remember, I got that dude to
Oh,
make
you
me
get
one.
one too?
Yeah, I got him to make me one some years ago.
We need a new one because the whole system changed, the whole
Yeah,
platform. It's the
right,
same
right.
information, but it's just different view.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So man, look, it's a bunch of stuff on here. Sit here and let me, run my mouth to you and, telling you what's up, no grifting, no scamming over here. This is all proof in the pudding, you know, ain't none of that over here. We real about it. So, you know, even check out some of my blogs, man. I ain't wrote nothing in a while, but I need to get back to writing blogs. And I wrote two on one on Stash and one on Acorns. Take a look at those. And yeah, man. Shoot, I think even my home page is dope. So I did with stocks, still with sneakers, real estate investing, uh, investing in stocks, bonds, treasuries, gold, silver, metals. I delve into macroeconomics. I'm studying to be a registered financial advisor and certified financial planner. So this is stuff that I live and I do. So I'm gonna put that on my website so people understand, like, you know, this is what this man do. You know, so this is small scale, and then you graduate. So you start off with Acorns, you start off with Stash, and other fintech companies. And then you go get you a Fidelity or a TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, E Trade, and that's when you get to 401ks and Roth RAs and all of that stuff, man. So uh, yeah, man, very picturesque.
All right. So that was super awesome. You guys got some really good information, budgeting, and how to take that money and use your fintech accounts, stash your acons, your Cash App now. Didn't know. And how to budget and how to get money. So just like you swipe those credit cards and get cash back, you can swipe these debit these prepaid cards with the investment accounts and get money and start your investments. Like you could start from somewhere. And a lot of people talk about they don't have enough money. Well, do use $5, get the money that they give you from these investments accounts when you sign up and make yourself out a believer. Add a couple of dollars until you get to hundreds of dollars. That's what I
Right.
did. Hope you did too. Thanks to African Emporium, Chris. Brandon, Marquise, Andre. Hey, man, peace to all of y'all. Sunny, Price. Listen, now McKee. Can't wait till African Emporium and McKee hook up. That's gonna be phenomenal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boy.
Hey, but one day we'll definitely be back on the scenes. Catch me in the morning. Probably. Oh no, I can't do it in the morning because I have to work out at the VA. But maybe when I leave, maybe I'll be able to do a show for 30 minutes in the morning. So look out for the early morning money show at 8. I think I can get it started at 8 and end it at 8:30. Yeah,
Hey,
I'll do about 30 minutes in the morning after I drop the kids off and before I go to my appointment. Thank you, Chris. You did a phenomenal job.
appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Yep. So peace, power, and profit. Oh, thank you, Chris. What shit? Is she still on? Oh, she dropped off. Okay, yep. Thanks, sis, for dropping on, Crystal. Zion, go turn it off on her. Peace, power, and profit to everyone. We appreciate you guys' participation. This is very informative. Chris taught me something again. Now I just got to work on getting my Google Chrome extension on my on my um on my app. So peace, power, and profit. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. I'm on a 200 subscribers campaign. So peace, and we'll see you guys in the morning.
All right, peace, y'all.